Oh, yeah, dude. You can't really play.
15 minutes. Get to hang out with the cool kids tonight. Wow. I'm going to be good.
I get to hang out with you.
No, you guys are top shelf.
You know, I've never put a face to the voice before.
Have a little fun with it, right? Gotta have a little fun with it.
Yep.
They're doing our damn trails, bro. Getting Nick out of here.
I can't believe. This thing is so funny how.
They're
Does Haskins work for the girls anymore?
No. Brecker does.
No, he just took his position.
Brecker's dead. Oh, this is looking a better view. Like I can see it all.
It's a big ass pool kind of.
Bro. You can slowly see they're having their knee problems again. The knee braces are starting to pop up.
Where are the knee braces?
I see one.
Oh, that's so dumb. They wear their captain's band on their leg. I feel like this game will go right quick.
Somebody forgot to record. Oh, jeez. Cheyenne has lost 3 games and won 1 game.
Oh,
They lost to Central 4-2 last game. It's kind of crazy. So
yeah,
I'm
but you know
expecting-
Cheyenne, bro. They be doing.
I'm expecting
They be losing and then they win.
they beat North 1-0.
We beat North 4-1.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But we're a game behind. So Red River is in first with 12 points, but they're a game ahead. Why are they scared of the ball? We gotta be active today, bro.
Oh,
Bubble clock.
Bumble cloud. Hold on, look who I DM'd today.
Who is that?
Adriana. We haven't talked to her for so long.
You don't have on Snap anymore?
I do, but she just doesn't use Snap, and like we only snap like every couple months. So
Good God, they suck at corners.
yeah, that's how they scored though.
Let's see who's on their team. Reese Shot leads the captain. Oh, the goats. She's so good, bro. Finley.
Jordan posted on this. Of course, Peter's in there, bro. I hate Peter.
Olivia Anderson, who is that? Captain as a sophomore? How were you captain as a sophomore?
This is a goofy warm-up.
They must suck because they have a sophomore and a junior as captain. 2 juniors. Lillian Verts? Oh my gosh. She must be related. To the German.
Wirtz. Florian Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz.
Wirtz.
Oh, I see Hayden.
Who is this guy in the vest, bro?
What kind of best?
Over there.
A coach?
Yeah.
On the North Face, like Bufford?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it's a Mexican guy who just joined.
I think I saw him yesterday coaching JV. 9 minutes, bro. What are they doing? Oh, what a banger.
Why are we getting ready with 9 minutes left, bro? That's so much warm-up time.
This is Cheyenne, so I remember this from basketball. Haunts me, bro. So I never lost.
You know what haunts me, bro?
What?
The soccer announcer out there at the place when we play home games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody got pulled over.
What? Am I tweaking?
Bro.
Oh.
I don't know they had like lights at their wheels, bro.
Damn, sucks to be that guy. Ain't me, though.
Normeyer told us to actually she was like, I was expecting more.
Bro, it's our first one.
Yeah. My bad, bro. My bad. I actually took a picture of you.
Me? Oh.
Who was that?
Timberwolves play tonight.
What?
I said Timberwolves play tonight. NFL draft is on Thursday.
Yeah, Alyssa's going to it, bro.
Who?
Alyssa.
Arswold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Green Bay.
Yeah, she's in love with him, so.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Davies High School for tonight's matchup featuring our guests, the Mustangs from West Fargo, Cheyenne, and your Fargo Davies Eagles.
Can you
The
hear me?
North Dakota High School
I can.
Activities Association and the Eastern Dakota Conference encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponent. As high school student athletes, they commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. Both teams invite you to support their efforts. Tonight's officials for this match, working the center is Josh Hansen. Working the lines will be Wes Lear and Scott Steiger.
He's the goat.
He is
Fargo
good.
Public Schools would also like to thank and acknowledge Sanford Health for providing athletic trainers for tonight's game.
Yo,
Tonight's athletic
I can, like,
trainers
hear
are
myself
Jared
more
Steen,
clearly.
assisted by
Yeah,
Wyatt
damn.
Severson.
Dude, you know,
there's Kurt.
And now for tonight's starting lineup. First
Couldn't miss
for
a
the
game.
visiting Mustangs, goaltenders will be last in numerical order, starting for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. Number 5 on defense, Emma Jaskowiak.
just go back. Oh, shit.
Number 6 on defense, Lennon Lindback. Number 7 midfield, Caitlin Daggett. Number 8 forward, Kaylee Gaffney. Number 11 defense, Lillian Wirtz. Number 12 midfield, Della Oakley.
She a captain though.
Yeah.
Number 13 defense, Ava Bowen.
Who's that
Number
one?
15 forward, Simone Bailey. Number 20 midfield, Haley Hoff.
12.
Number 24, midfield, Olivia Anderson. And the goalkeeper tonight for the Mustangs, number 00, Reese Shotley. The Mustangs are coached by Amir Vatrez, assisted by Rachel Johnson, Novid Gurung, and Aaron Fable. Now the starting lineup for your Fargo Davies Eagles.
Let's
Number
get
2,
rowdy. Let's go.
Evie Rivas.
Jeez, bro. Ain't she an 8th
Number
grader?
4, midfield, Sophie Bjerke.
Starting 8th grade is crazy.
Number 5, defense, Aniston Gigstad. Number 8, midfield, Jaden Melendez.
Quick,
Number 9, forward,
Is she a
Lynn
9th grader?
Starry.
Damn, bro.
Number 11, forward, Ava Dorsum.
That's crazy.
Number 12, midfield, Bree Larson.
Hey.
Number 15, defense, Olivia Nelson. Number 16, midfield, Chloe Solai.
Hey.
Wow, they
Number
got handshakes.
22, defense, Carter Ford.
I look, you didn't know Olivia or
And
Chloe was
your
like,
goalkeeper for
she's
your Eagles
good.
Tonight,
Yeah.
number 0,
I did not know she was that
Nora Benson. Your Eagles are coached by Nick Christensen, assisted by Jose Rosales, Hunter Brecky, and Mike Brecker.
Jose Rosales.
At this time, please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag located to your right at the south end of the field for the playing of our national anthem.
yo, when should we hop on?
Do you think he has more to say?
I don't know. We'll just start it at like when it's at 1 minute.
Never mind.
Yep. So like
Beautiful night for soccer. We're already
These
at the
two,
quarter
right?
turn on the
These
season.
two?
That means we step up the energy. We support our student athletes right here at Fargo Davies High School. Let's keep it going. Let's make some noise for your Fargo Davies Eagles.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2. All right, welcome. Oh, I think. Do I have to? Hello?
Hello.
I can't.
No.
No. Hello. Nope. I could hear each other. We could hear each other when those were off, or when they were like pressed up. Really? Yeah. Unless we might have been talking the whole time. We didn't say anything bad, so that's good. But
Can you hear each other now?
no.
Okay, well then.
But now we can. All right. Okay. Welcome back. As we start off the second home game of the year for the Davies Eagles against the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs.
So, this is way better weather since the last home game they had.
It is indeed a lot sunnier. It's about like 60 degrees. As last time it was rainy, cold, and like 40. So this is much more desirable weather as Davies is already looking to score inside Cheyenne's half as Cheyenne is able to get it out quickly to a forward. But
Davies defense does a great job clearing that ball right away.
Yep. Quick start, much faster start here.
Yeah. Davies throw in, Carter Ford will take.
Looks to go up the line to find Quinn Scarry, and she does as Quinn tries to kick it up forward. But Cheyenne is able to secure as
Bree
Davies
switches the ball with Chloe Solheim.
We'll see how active Chloe is this game as she has been in most of the games this year, especially the last home game against South where they won 2-0.
Yeah, Davies has been pretty active in there, keeping that winning streak going, beating West Fargo and North last week. Trying to keep that streak going this week as well.
Cheyenne trying to play fast on the far side, but Davies is able to secure possession and looks to switch the field.
It's intercepted. As Cheyenne sends that ball forward.
Ooh, dangerous.
That was a dangerous ball as Davies gets in the way. Oh,
what a
not out.
save. As
Carter
Davies
Ford
is able to get
is
it out.
there as well.
Quick start for both these teams. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot quicker than the last game that we have been a part of here at Davies High School.
Yeah. From the start here, it looks like Cheyenne is just trying to get that ball forward with some long balls, and it's almost been working.
Yeah. As, now already Davies is looking to, what a pass into Quinn Scarry as Quinn looks to play it wide and gets it there to, ooh. Wow. Very, very quick start here for both these teams as they both look to add onto the scoreboard early. We'll see if one can do it just inside the first 5 minutes.
It's a pretty
As-
dangerous throw into the box, but turns out nobody was in there to collect it.
It'll be Cheyenne's first goal kick of the game, and we'll see kind of what they're looking to do with it. Looks like they're looking to send it up, and they do, to find their holding midfield.
That was a good touch by Caitlin as Cheyenne tries to keep that ball going forward, but Carter Ford intercepts and tries to switch the ball.
Davies looks to be almost playing a sweeper 4-back with Gigstead playing the sweeper. So we'll see how that plays out for them with Cheyenne trying to play those balls forward fast and quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good cross.
What a cross
Sophie
for
Birkey
Sophie.
shoots the ball.
Just a little soft. First shot on goal,
Yeah.
I think.
It's hard to shoot with that weak foot or try to switch to that stronger foot, but that's a shot on target for Davies there.
West Fargo Cheyenne looking to push quick, as we've seen the early theme of their play so far this game, as Davies is trying to look more likely, possess the ball and try and find their midfielders to then find their attack.
Davies does a well job finding those midfields and switching the ball quickly to the other side. As Aniston Giggs tries to play that ball wide. It's intercepted.
Davies looking to make a counter here as number 11, Ava, passes to...
That is a great ball. Oh.
Offside. Great goal. Just slightly offside.
That That is a great opportunity for Davies, though.
Really good start. And, even though the play was called off, it's always nice to see the ball go in the back of the net to get some
Yes.
confidence earlier in this game.
Agreed.
So we'll see if they look to build off of that, as Sheyenne is now set to take their first free kick of the game.
Yep. Looks like Davies' outside midfields are dropped back really far, as you can see Sophie playing defense as well.
What a touch.
Yeah.
But just quite outside her reach after. Good ball outside to the far side by Brie Larson to Ava. Wow, beautiful 1-2 to Evie Rivas as she tries to play it back into the middle, but no one is there. And Sheyenne is able to get the clearance, but right back to Evie as she looks to get some work in on the outside. But
Evie's a great outside player.
looks to be very active early, as it is...
Looks like a Davies corner.
Yes, first corner kick, and I'd like to note both of their goals in their last home game were scored off corner kicks.
Yeah. I think so. I think you might be right.
So we'll look to see what they look to do here. As
Oh,
handball penalty kick for Davies. Just inside the first 5 minutes. But
that is so unfortunate for Sheyenne there. Early pen, as it looks like
Yes.
Ava Dorson will be taking this pen. As Reese Shotley will try to stay calm in.
quick to note that the linesman ref was able to call that ball in as it hit the post and bounced out back into play. First goal.
Good pen there.
Really good pen to stay calm and under pressure there. Davies starts 1-0 against Sheyenne. Really, fast-paced game led to a fast-paced
Scoring in the 8th
goal.
minute for your Eagles on the penalty. Number 11, Ava Dorsum.
So Ava Dorsum with the first goal of the night, and Davies looks to add on to that. Sheyenne looks to play really quick up forward, but doesn't quite work in their favor.
Yeah, they love getting that ball forward. As number 8 from Sheyenne tries to get that ball. She's a key forward player for them.
Ava already making her stamp on the game with the penalty and being really active in the midfield and around the top.
What a great turn by Bree there.
Beautiful turn by Bree. As Quinn Scarry looks to play to Evie and gets there with a little bit of luck.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck to keep that ball going.
Yeah.
As they
Ava
try
looking to
this ball.
switch and doesn't quite get there, but Carter Ford is able to retain possession for Davies.
Chloe Solheim going with the ball, passing it to Jada Melendez. That's a good ball to Quinn Scarry. As Quinn is at the
Looks
top
to
of the
maybe
box.
take a shot.
It
It does.
there. Another shot on target for Davies.
Yeah.
Sheyenne takes a long goal kick.
Ooh.
Bounces over the defense, but sweeper's there.
That's why, supers can be really good, because sometimes those head balls, you miscalculate them and it actually hits out the back of your head
Yep.
and slides back, and
Now into the
oftentimes,
national
unfortunately,
upset.
right
Number 4,
into the
Michaela
opposing team's
Vasquez.
feet. But they got lucky there. Aniston Gigstead looks to play back to Nora Benson, the keeper, and just barely able to save it for a deep far side Sheyenne throw-in. So
Playing those passes backwards can be very dangerous. You got to be calculated when playing back to the goalie.
we'll see what Sheyenne tries to do here as they look to kind of play in the middle, maybe get a ball inside the Davies 6. But Davies playing strong and able to get it out as now they look to counter.
It's a lot of space for Ava there.
A lot to work with as she plays
Ooh.
Tries to play a ball to Quinscar, but it's just a little far left.
Works in their favor as it's a Davies throw. See if Davies can get another one in the first half.
As Sheyenne looks to, keep getting those quick counters, but so far Davies has been able to do a really good job at retaining, keeping them from doing that.
Yeah.
Just trying to find my words there.
So Nora Benson plays it out wide to Carter Ford.
Ooh. Looks to be a yellow card has been handed out to the West Fargo Sheyenne bench, I assume, for
Sheyenne, 11th minute.
mis-talking to the referee,
Yep.
and he didn't appreciate it. So will be drop ball for Davies High School to Nora Benson, as she looks to probably boot it up. And yes,
Right to Ava Dorson.
Yep. Ava looks to be kind of the what would you say, distributor tonight.
Yeah. She's moved into that middle position this
Mhm.
game, it looks like. And she's been a key.
I mean, she's been killing it. So
Yeah.
props.
As it's a Sheyenne throw. Deep throw for them.
As they look to try and build something out of their own half. Besides those few quick counters, they really haven't been able to do much so far in this game. So it's important for them to just try and build
Yeah.
a little bit
Now in the contest for your Eagles, number
longer
31, Emily
and
Cullen
stronger targets,
Yeah. They're doing a great
Their
job of getting
attacks.
that ball forward. It's just once it gets to that middle or third part of the field, it just gets stuck, and Davies defense does a great job of getting that ball as
Wow.
they go forward here.
Great touch by Emily Gullen Nelson
It
there.
looks like she's playing up forward this time
It does.
as Davies switches the ball to Carter Ford.
Nothing out of that. It was a good pass to the middle as Sheyenne again just looks to
Oh.
push forward as
Quick feet there.
wow, Sheyenne is
By Cheyenne.
fast. Uh-oh. Could be as Nora
As
Benson,
Nora Benson
comes up.
collects the
And that's
ball.
just exactly what Cheyenne is trying
Yeah.
to do with those quick counters, as they honestly, I mean,
They have fast-paced big forwards that'll get the ball there for them.
they'll catch you off guard as
Yeah.
they played that one to, pretty almost perfection, just
Yeah.
without the goal. But
Yeah, looks
Davies has to be careful, especially, with that sweeper not getting too dragged out, as
Right.
she's, Innocent is really important in that position.
as they might be getting
Exactly
caught
how
here
is-
as well.
She looks to play it in the middle. Great move.
Ooh.
Wow. I mean, that was a great ball,
Yeah,
to be
that-
honest.
if they were Cheyenne had more people in the box there, it would have been a great
And that's what
opportunity for a goal.
Davies has to be really careful about, is Gigsteg, as a sweeper, is getting dragged out to help on those outsides, but leaving the middle super vulnerable. So their outside backs, Davies' outside backs, have to be able to draw back quicker.
Yeah. As Cheyenne keeps the ball forward here.
And plays another beautiful ball in the middle, but Davies is able to clear it out
Yeah.
to an outlet
I
pass.
think Cheyenne needs to get more people involved in the box there as they try again. It's been all Cheyenne the last 2 minutes.
Just as I was saying, how they need to get some stronger attacks, they start doing it. So hopefully,
Number 14, Tiesa
Davies is
Whitecop.
able to kind of get past this little kind kind of flow that Cheyenne is in, as Cheyenne looks to stay in and possibly get a goal out of this or some shots on target.
Yeah, make it an interesting game here for us. Cheyenne stays forward here.
Davies is now finally getting it into Cheyenne's own half after a pretty dangerous 2 minutes, but it might not be over yet. But it's really important now for Davies to try and keep possession, or get it up into the own half as Cheyenne looks to boot it. But one of those miscalculated headers again.
Yep. You're just anticipating too much there, and it can get over you, and then one of Cheyenne's fast forwards will get there once
Just
again.
be ready to pounce.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is Davies it's important to try and keep possession right now while Cheyenne is in their flow, so they can kind of knock him off as Quinn Scarry makes a beautiful run.
That's exactly a good point, especially them leading.
Yep. But they're doing a good job, so just, play their game, play their pace, and should be good as Cheyenne's going to do their thing. But beautiful turn by Ava Dorsum there. She's looking to maybe score herself or center it. She tries to find a pass. Now here comes Cheyenne again with that dangerous kick, but just a little far for the striker.
Yeah.
But another
Working in Cheyenne's favor again.
Yep, another high,
Into the contest for
another throw in the Davies half here.
As it is Cheyenne's throw, and here Tiesa Breidenbach taking that throw.
Cheyenne has some speedy wingers, some speedy midfielders, so
Yeah.
Davies cannot get caught flat-footed, or these counters can become particularly dangerous. I don't even know if the Cheyenne player was ready for that throw-in. But Davies throwing now.
That's why there's communication,
Yep. Trying to throw the other team off, and she threw her own teammate off. As Davies looks to getting kind of lucky with these through balls as they end up bouncing back to their own team.
Yeah, their midfields do a great job of taking up
Beautiful footwork.
space.
Beautiful pass there. Oh.
That was a great idea by Ava there.
A really smart dummy.
Yeah.
If Evie was just a little bit higher, but nonetheless.
Number 7, Davies.
Cheyenne's throw. Gets it forward. Works in their favor again. They keep moving that ball forward.
They just keep it coming. Those quick throw-ins, puts Davies in kind of a hard spot, but we're able to win back our
Davies likes to switch that field there.
throw-in.
Great ball by Chloe Solomon to Sophie.
Now in the match for your
Davies
Eagles,
making a
number 7,
substitution
Gabby Brand.
on the wing there as we look to get some fresh legs. Gabby Brand is checked in for Sophie Bjerke.
Great throw there to Quinscari by Carter.
Not quite able to save it. For another quick Cheyenne throw as they look to just try and get it up.
Great touch.
Great touch.
She's only a sophomore too.
Bright future.
Yeah.
She plays the 9 about pretty much perfect
Yeah.
when you're looking to be an outlet player.
This Carter plays a great ball to Gabby there.
Gabby's able to save it and win Davies a corner.
Throw in.
Throw in. Sorry. Throw in. Carter Ford looks to play it in there to Quinn Scary. Quinn's been the primary target on these throw-ins so far for Davies.
Yeah, she's also a great definition of a 9.
Yes. Yep.
Cheyenne tries to get that ball out of their half.
This could be really dangerous, but Sheyenne played it really
Yeah.
well.
Doing a great job.
Oh, maybe we spoke too soon,
Ooh.
as Davies is able to steal the possession right back as they look to switch the field to the far side and do a beautiful play by Davies.
They do a great job of switching that ball quickly.
Davies is a really good team for switching the ball. Really positive thing about them that can really help them advance in games in the season.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a Davies throw.
Sheyenne now just trying to get the ball
Forward.
out of their own half.
Deep throws. Again.
As they just keep doing it, and then, I mean, the closest person is just taking it
Yeah.
going. They're
Trying to get going fast.
yeah.
And that
Davies
can,
again looks to switch the ball.
Sheyenne wants to equalize. Those long balls again, but it's a little too close to goalie this time. As Nora Benson gets it going quickly.
Very, very dangerous, but luckily Carter Ford is able to save Davies with a beautiful pass to Quinn Scary. As Quinn is trying to look for an outlet pass and just barely misses
Not a bad idea.
Ava Dorsum. But beautiful counter there by Davies. Oh, what a pass. But Sheyenne is able to keep possession, and we'll see if they try to kick it up. But beautiful win by Carter Ford as Gabby Bryn looks to do some work.
18 Davies.
But looks like they will make the substitution here.
Now in the match for your Eagles, number 19, Lucy Grefsrud Smedstad.
So looks like Davies has made another substitute on the wing, just really trying to keep those legs
Yeah.
fresh.
Those outside midfields run a lot, so those fresh legs are very helpful.
Very important, yeah.
As Davies keeps checking on that side. Great switch by Carter Ford there to Aniston.
Great talk as well. You can hear the communication from up here. That's really, really important. As Quinn looks to just try and maybe find someone. Beautiful pass, but
Oh, that was could have been a great cross.
Yep.
But it just
goalie, the sun was in the goalie's eyes as well, as
Yeah.
you could see as she was trying to pinpoint where the ball was, but unfortunately didn't quite keep it in play.
going to be a Cheyenne throw. I think if we took a tally of the amount of throws Cheyenne has, I think it would be more than 2 handfuls.
Yep. They like to take them fast, and they've taken a lot of them, so that builds up, over a course of a game.
Oh, here's another one.
As, Maybe an involuntary handball? Nope.
Davies wants to build that ball forward and try to get
Beautiful dribbling
another
work
break.
there as they look to get a nice switch. As great
Great ball
pass
by
by Gabby. As Carter looks to center it in. But nothing. Nope. They were there. And were able to keep possession.
Yeah. Oh, great ball there by Quinn Scar to Brie Larson. As Brie's trying to get that ball into that box. Will be a Davies throw. Did a great job there.
Back in the contest for your
Davies
Eagles,
now
number
making
2,
some
Evie
substitutions
Rivas. And
in
number
the
4,
forward
Sophie
again.
Gillicky.
You know, just keeping those fresh legs forward, trying to put the pressure on Sheyenne. Oh, Sophie looks to find a pass there. Looks like she could almost take a shot.
Yeah.
But
I thought she was going to rip it there, but decided to be kind.
dangerous.
Oh,
Oh, great
interception there.
great hands by, excuse
Olivia.
me, great feet to save the day for Davies. Number 15, Olivia Nelson.
Sheyenne getting that ball forward, but it will go out there. We are about 15 minutes from the break here, and I'd say the second half of the first half has been pretty even.
It has, yes. And who's to say if there was no penalty, it could still possibly be 0-0.
You're right.
But thanks to the penalty, it is 1-0.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate there.
But you can always appreciate it on the Davies end.
Yeah, as that is a
They
great ball
look to
by
center it
Brie.
in, great ball. Davies looking to keep the pressure on Sheyenne as
Lucy will take a throw here.
decides to play it short to Brie Larson. As Brie has really put her stamp on this game so far in the first half, getting a lot of touches, especially moving kind of into that midfield forward role.
Yeah, she's great with her feet as well.
Looks to
Wrong ball, maybe.
Looks to have misgrabbed a ball on the sideline, but they're able to resume play here.
Sophie Ricky tries to get that ball into the box.
And
Slips off the foot of Sheyenne.
it does.
Right into Evie.
She looks to play it back. So Carter plays a beautiful pass in the middle to Brie, with some fancy footwork. But they're able to, Cheyenne's able to survive
Yep.
as they now make a
Back into the
substitution.
game for Sheyenne, number 13, Ava Bowen.
Looks like Evie has moved up into that middle area.
And Sophie has now moved up to the top striker.
Yeah.
But
Going to be a Davies throw here. As anything can tie this game up and make it interesting, or Davies can get another brace here.
we'll have to see
Yeah.
with just under 12 minutes to play in the first half now.
Yeah.
As it's been a pretty quick moving half with not a lot of fouls besides
Handball.
the handball,
And I think
which happened to be a very critical point of the game.
Yeah. I think a 1-0 lead is really dangerous.
If I were Davies, I'd really try to Sophie didn't know where the ball was. But she might score. Maybe. Very close, very close. but does a good job at pressuring Sheyenne so that they still keep it in their own half.
Force that ball out there.
But what I was saying, going back, you would really want to try and put another goal on the board if you're Davies, so you can even if it's right now or in the last 30 seconds, to just really try and put the pressure, keep the pressure on Sheyenne, and really, enforce your lead. You could say, as Davies makes some more substitutions on that wing area. Brie Larson does a great job there. She's going to take a whack at it, but defended well by Sheyenne. But Davies just does a really good job of winning those second balls out and maintaining possession and switching the field of play to try and get a different look.
You're right. As they try to build here again, Brie Larson loses her footing.
And honestly, smart foul by Brie Larson so that they actually couldn't take a quick counter.
Yeah, that's a smart play there.
What you call a tactical foul.
Right. Nothing wrong with a little clip there or a pull of the shirt.
Yeah. Just have to be careful sometimes that you don't do it too much, or you
Yep.
you risk getting a card.
Yeah. There's a time and place.
Yes. Oh, this is a beautiful opportunity for Davies to switch
There's
the
a
ball.
lot of space for them there.
As they do
Quickly.
to Evie Rivas, as she looks to do something. She passes to Quinn. Quinn gets in, but
Sophie's there as well. Oh,
Baby.
they had a lot of bodies in the box.
Somehow Sheyenne is able to escape that, as now they look to
Treacherous
possibly
attack.
counter, but maybe Davies is able to calmly regain possession. Little crazy 30 seconds there.
Yeah.
But Davies is right back looking to push as Ava looks
Ava
to
plays
play
a great ball to
into
Quinn Scully
Quinn.
there.
Quinn.
Oh, she tries to get
Quinn
that
is
ball in.
just working, try and get that score,
Yeah.
I think she deserves one. You could
She really deserves one. Has she been subbed yet? I don't.
Good question. I think she might have been subbed out, but she's been playing. I mean,
Yeah,
regardless.
She's been working it.
Mm-hmm.
Davies tries to switch that ball, but Sheyenne is there once again. Oh,
Maybe that. Beautiful touch by Sophie there as Quinn looks to
Quinn
go on the
has a
attack.
lot of space.
Quinn has been just putting in that work. Really good job this half.
Yeah, she deserves a goal.
by Quinn Scari. As Carter Ford looks to play it in here. Good run,
Ooh.
good touch by Ava, but Brie Larson isn't quite able to get there.
That was a great idea.
Sheyenne
Not
not
a bad
able.
idea at all.
Davies really keeping the pressure on
Yeah.
Sheyenne right now.
Something must have been said on the bench. The ball's been.
Yeah, the ball has been particularly in Davies' hands, and Sheyenne hasn't been able to do much since their few spurts and inside the.
Oh, that is a.
Wow. Really good shot on target there
Yeah.
for Davies. But Cheyenne's goalie is able to protect their goal.
Sticky hands.
Yeah.
Another throw for Davies right into Chloe Solheim. Switch the ball quickly.
Sheyenne has not been doing very particularly well protecting the middle. It's been really easy for Davies to switch the ball.
Yeah.
Almost natural because there's just no one there.
It's like a big hole right in the middle of the field. And
So if you're Cheyenne, you definitely want to address that
yeah.
at the half.
I think their coach might see it.
We'll have to see if they make any adjustments come halftime. But as for Davies, honestly, you don't have to change a whole lot. I
Yeah.
mean, besides their couple opportunities, they've been able to really stop those counterattacks. As Aniston looks to take a whack.
Long shots coming.
Long shots, they're just ripping them.
I mean,
Never a bad thing.
nope.
As long as it's on target, you could possibly get a nick or
Yeah.
Scully could slip and you score. So
As Davies keeps that ball. Oh my! I keep speaking too soon.
Finally, Cheyenne looks to maybe counter, but I think Carter Ford is going to be able to get there. She does, but Cheyenne luckily keeps the ball.
Oh, that is a great idea.
But that's what Cheyenne does is they get you with a little scare
Yeah.
with these
Any
counter
sudden- yeah.
attacks. There's just their movements are so quick and so sudden.
Yeah. Any sudden goal here from Cheyenne could upset this game.
Wow, great footwork by Sophie and Chloe there as Davies looks to again get out of their own half here. As again, nobody really in the midfield, so the defense has to step up,
Yeah.
leaving the pass open for
Oh.
Evie as they look to maybe score, and the goalie's not able to get there, get on the first time, but gets it on the second.
That is some great work by Evie there.
Mm-hmm.
At a young age of an 8th grader.
Very, very young, but very, very talented. So, be good for Davies to have her around for a while. As Sophie tried to play it in there, but again, Davies getting lucky with these outlet balls, getting passed right to them, so they're able to maintain the possession, and again, just switch the ball with particular ease. As they keep trying to make these runs, get on the outside and get them into the middle for scoring opportunities.
The match for Sheyenne, number 3, Kiera Reinhardt, and number 11, Lillian Wirtz.
As Cheyenne makes some substitutions now at the last 4 minutes to go in the first half. And we'll see if either team is able to make a couple more pushes for Davies to go up 2-0 or for Cheyenne to tie it up at 1 apiece. As
Oh, that was a great idea.
really good idea by Sophie Bierke there to try and play in the middle to Evie. Always lurking in that far side.
Yeah.
Beautiful
touch.
read by Carter there. Davies looks to make another one, but
They love those through balls.
yeah, their final passes have been not quite there, but Evie might be able to get some work in. But again, just missing that one final pass to get a clean cut shot on goal within the 18-yard box. I think if we get one, I mean, it's going to be a goal.
Yeah.
But Cheyenne, I mean, seriously, with their counters. But Davies is able to clear it out, but maybe not for long. Luckily, Davies is able to keep possession.
I think a key player for Cheyenne so far is Olivia Anderson. She's been working and running there with...
Mm-hmm. Beautiful
Oh.
ball, but great body
Great use of her body there
Yep.
by
on the outside there. Cheyenne
Lindsay.
by Lindsay Birch. Beautiful use to protect the ball from letting Scary get there. Carter looks to take a deep throw in for Davies, trying to find a runner coming in from Ava, but just kind of slips. As
That is a good ball there.
Beautiful ball. But saved by out of bounds by Olivia Nelson as Cheyenne looks to throw quick again, but it looks like Olivia will get there and just boot it out of bounds. Playing it safe.
Yeah, waste a little bit of more time.
Wasting some
About-
time. We're now inside the 2-minute mark of the first half, where maybe Cheyenne looks to
Switch that ball to the other side.
Yeah,
maybe?
do a little something before the end of the first half, but Davies does a good job at getting out as now Quinn looks to make a push and does a good job at pressuring the Cheyenne center back into kicking out of bounds so Davies can keep that possession as they look to play quick now to Evie Revis in the middle.
1 minute left of this first half, and let's see if there will be some key talking points at halftime.
Yep. Wow. Almost a beautiful flick there by Quinn Scarry. We'll see if they look to do something here as Sophie steps
Oh.
out but isn't quite able to get there. I mean, a beautiful look by Quinn Scarry.
Yeah.
And we'll
Great
see if that's the
eyes.
final push for Davies unless they're able to get something here quick. Maybe.
You never know.
Okay. Maybe not. Here we go. Oh, spoke too soon. But maybe I didn't.
They've been playing these unexpected passes.
20 seconds. Uh-oh. They look to put it in, but a beautiful outlet pass or
Clear.
outed pass as both teams look to just close it down for the half here.
3, 2, 1.
And the first half has come to an end with 1-0 Davies, scored by
Ava Dorsum on a
Ava
penalty.
Dorsum. Yep, from a penalty. So we'll come back with some key halftime points, I guess you could say, when we come back in roughly 10-ish minutes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can hear us the whole time, bro.
That is so unfortunate because we didn't say anything bad, but we were just breathing really loud.
Special thanks also to the Davies Streaming Club for working the concession stand tonight. You guys are good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We're trying.
Trying way better than the
You're
first
right,
time.
though. They just need one more.
Yeah.
Every push, they just need
Yep.
one more.
Yep.
Bro, I feel as though my... Damn it, I thought I went viral, bro.
Is that your viral one? Pacers just had the Bucks.
Why is bro writing us a whole essay?
Welcome to Davies High School. All fans should realize that by their attendance at this game, they become participants, and the school is ultimately responsible for participants. More music to come.
Oh, there's that guy who hit you from the back.
Huh?
Anil's brother.
Who's?
Anil's brother.
Oh my gosh. Never forget when we had beef and then one of them ran.
That was so random.
Yo, was that who was it? Did I tackle him or did he tackle me? I can't remember.
I
think it was.
He tackled you at first, and then you were
Oh
like,
yeah, and then I went back.
and then you hit him from the back, and he was like, not from the back.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And I proceeded to draw the lock. So.
Yeah. We need to watch some Peter Drury, bro. There we go. Kylian Mbappe.
Savvy, bro. Are we reading inspiration right now?
Yeah. Shabalala.
This one's already easier than the last time.
Yeah. Of dismay. How does bro do it? Like, I know he has so many notes, bro.
Have you seen? Like before he goes, I saw a TikTok he made. Like he had notes for the game. It was like written like text. Like the next line was written like back to back, and it was like front to back notes.
What? I'm gonna find it.
Look up Peter Drury like notes before the game or something.
I can show them very, very vaguely.
Yeah.
Don't go too close because my handwriting's terrible. But I have a front page with the teams on. That's in pencil because we don't know what the teams are yet, so they'll get rubbed out. The referee, and then lots of blurs
Yeah.
of colour of the two teams, every player with stats, history, and all of that thing. And then the two teams again with the coaches and their recent form, their results so far, formations, and then all the other bits and pieces that I.
That's actually cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. This is how Old Trafford can be.
I don't know who the other guy is. Did Neil's brother play for Sheyenne?
To be honest, I don't even know if he went to high school. Right? Nobin.
I saw Chili at a track.
Aaron Fable? You did?
Yeah.
Teenage kicks. Oh, wow. The ultimate teenage kicks.
One minute.
All right. When should we hop back on?
Wait, we gotta send this to the group chat.
Was that mogging? I'll just do it once the half is over.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Put a full blast.
Welcome back.
Bro, when I watched Patrick do commentating,
Dude, when he did it, bro, this dude was screaming
they
after
were
every
so
play.
loud.
It was honestly, it was.
Matty Barnett.
It
Welcome
was.
back to the field, your Fargo Davies Eagles.
Okay, welcome back to the second half. Where Davies leads 1-0. Some little halftime reports that I guess we have made as
Trying to prepare for the second half.
Cheyenne has started off in the beginning of the game playing outside wide and quick with their kind of quick counters, and it seemed to be working, really well. And they kind of shied away with that later in the second half, which kind of alleviated some of their attacking. As for Davies, they kind of found a rhythm in switching the ball and building some long and purposeful attacks, which didn't lead to any goals, but led to often very close calls, which can help build momentum. And I think it honestly did, because Sheyenne kind of shut down pretty much later in that second half and didn't really create a whole lot. So we'll see what both teams look to do in the second half.
As Bree takes a hefty shot there.
Davies, technically already with a shot on goal.
Wonder if it's going to be the same this half. But we're getting started here quick again. It's off to a fast start for Davies.
As they already play it wide, as Evie Revis looks to beautiful cut back, but isn't able to
box. They had some people in the. Oh, that's
Brie
okay, bro.
Brie Larson takes another shot.
Yeah, I think that was a lefty as well.
Yeah, always
Like
good
a
to
rip fire.
take the shots,
Yeah,
as we always said before. But
that was a great opportunity for Evie to cross that in.
yep.
There was, I think, about 4 people in that box there. Could have been there.
Davies kicks it out for a Cheyenne throw. We'll see if they stick to their fast-paced, quick throws, and looks like they do.
Yeah.
Just trying to, play it quick and find some outlets.
Looks like the wind is going Cheyenne's way, as you can see that from the AR's flag.
Yep. As they have,
Great ball
they
by
are
Cheyenne
now.
into their half.
Really played well on the outside, but
Yeah.
beautiful defense there by Olivia Hansen, able to protect the ball. But
That's a great use of her body there.
yep, that's what Cheyenne have been successful on, is finding those passes to the outside and really building on the outside
Mm-hmm.
to kind of create those scary, quick counter attacks or just attacks. So we'll
Yeah.
see if they kind of stick to that as they
Intercept the
to-
ball here.
yeah.
Try to keep their chances alive.
They seem to be applying a little bit more pressure this half, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really to put too much pressure on Davies in the first half, which allowed Davies to keep possession in their own half and try and really find a good pass. So we'll have to see. As goes out for a Sheyenne throw in on the far side.
Oh. As Carter takes that throw right into Chloe Solheim.
She used to play it outside.
Great ball there. And Evie wondering what she should do with the ball and decides to take a rip.
It seems almost the past couple of times that Davies has been on attack, it's been almost too quick, as there hasn't been a pass that was really suitable.
Yeah.
And they've been kind of not forced, but pushed to just take a shot and try to get something out of that attack. But Sheyenne with a little bit of fancy footwork as they look to do something, and it will be a foul, but ooh. Could have been
a great
some
opportunity.
advantage played there, but ref calls it. But will be Sheyenne free kick outside the 18. This is that's what you call, this is prime. This is prime free kick spot.
Yeah. Take advantage of this.
We'll see if Sheyenne can score from this and become 1-1 on set piece goals apiece.
Yeah.
Per team. So
be pretty even.
looks like she'll be chipping it or shooting it. Wow.
Oh my days.
I mean, what did I tell you about being a prime location? And that was a prime shot. So
that is a great shot.
So 1-1.
I think that was Olivia Anderson.
I think it was, yes. I mean, 1-1 on set piece goals for each team, and I mean,
that's a great start for the second half.
I want to say there's nothing you can really do if you're Davies there. It's set piece. It was placed perfectly. The wall was set up, where you want the wall. So
yeah,
honestly,
it was pinpoint to that left corner there.
Just all credit to Cheyenne's goal scorer there.
Yeah, and they got momentum here, so
as they play it out wide, and that's what you want to be looking for, but just a little bit wide.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how Davies responds now, as it kind of came as a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah, we were saying in the first half that 1-0 lead is a dangerous lead. It
is a dangerous lead, as it's already diminished within the first
minutes of the second half.
Yeah, within the first 6 minutes.
But it's the way we respond now, as both teams want to equalize.
As Davies just wants to try and regain possession to get a little bit of momentum back, as Sheyenne seemingly has
great turn by Tiesa Brandenbach there.
All the momentum.
We can hear their people down there.
Yep.
And
the fans have gotten into it now for Sheyenne, so
yeah, when your fans get into it, it gives you a little bit of that
boost
oomph you need,
Yep.
As Davies is trying to get that ball out of their half, Ava Dorson with great feet work. Trying to find a pass. Finds Jaden Melendez.
Really smart there by Jaden to just play it back and not force it up.
Yeah.
Fortunately intercepted, but it does go out of bounds. So
going back to a point you were making about, like, in that final third, that Davies was having trouble deciding whether to shoot or pass.
Yeah.
When you're in that final third, it can be hard to decide what to do when you're under that pressure as they get into the final third here.
Which is ironic, because you want to be able to know what to do in that final third,
right?
To give yourself the best opportunity and chance to score,
right?
But it's obviously way easier said than done, for sure. But if Davies can really hone in and focus on that, I mean, the opportunities are there. So
they're coming, yeah.
If they just are able to successfully determine a choice,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that can really bring a positive impact or positive output.
Yeah. It's just teamwork makes the dream work. As Cheyenne looks to throw that ball forward.
No Sheyenne player came
Wow.
to it right away, but beautiful pass by Sophie as Sophie looks to maybe play it in.
Ooh.
Just a little long. I saw the vision.
Yeah.
Great pass.
Great vision there.
As
As
again,
it is.
Sheyenne likes to just go fast, go quick to try and catch Davies off guard. So Davies has to constantly be on their toes.
Yeah. As Cheyenne has that, it worked. Got them a goal moving fast. So
Yep, Davies.
their head is going like it could work again.
Again, Sheyenne likes to boot it up, try and get something going. Great touch there by 24.
Olivia Anderson, I think.
Yep. Olivia Anderson, one with the free kick.
That was a
Yeah.
great idea.
Oh. Really, really dangerous pass. Those are the ones that you really want to try to avoid,
Yeah.
especially in your own half, as they,
This is
seemingly escaped it for now,
this is becoming a great game to watch.
as
Davies gets a foul here. Good momentum to
Good
slow
foul.
down. It's been a little fast pace moving.
as Davies right now, you really want to try and keep possession here. Really important here to just keep possession.
Yeah.
Make them chase you, because, soon enough they're going to make a mistake and it's going to open a world of opportunity.
Sophie plays
I mean,
that ball wide
wow,
to Evie.
that was beautiful.
Evie.
Evie looks to play to the middle there, but Sheyenne defender
Yeah.
is there to knock it
mean,
away.
What else is there to do there but cross it,
Yeah. She could wait a little bit longer, maybe, try and dribble past.
Mm-hmm.
But the cross is open. There's
Good ball to Quinn Scary there.
again, Quinn Scary seeming to be the target up front for Davies. She's really strong on the ball, so
Great touch,
I
but
feel like she's going to whip it, and she does. But unfortunately, just the goalie. But another shot on goal. This is good. This is good for the momentum.
yeah.
But again, Sheyenne just playing quick. I feel like you can't lose track at all because they're just going to come right out of nowhere.
Seemingly so. That middle still. Oh.
Played into Sophie.
This gotta be a
Sophie
goal.
Takes a shot.
Oh. What?
Put back. Goal for Quinn Scary. We talked about how she deserved one
She
in the
deserves
first
a
half,
goal.
and finally,
Third time's a charm. 'Cause that was a great goalie by
and
Reese
this
there.
is why it's very, very important to always crash the net. You never
Yes.
know. And
Yeah, I think that. I think Davies, Cheyenne's defense froze there, as they expected their goalie to make that third save as well.
Scoring in the 51st
And,
minute
I
for
mean,
your Eagles. Number 9, Quinn
honestly, that was the whole thing was just beautiful. They
Yeah.
did what they needed
On the
to
assist,
do.
number 4.
They scored. They were able to find the
Sophie
pass.
Bierke.
Find the right choice out of that final third situation. Get a really good shot on goal, and then luckily it gets deflected out
Yeah,
twice,
yeah.
and Quinn Scary crashes the net like you always should, and she's able to put one in the back of the net.
As they
Yes.
come again.
Oh, what a body feint! By
Good lord.
She looks to play it back to Sophie as
Oh,
Bree with the lefty. Ooh. Man, if Bree was a lefty, she'd have 2 goals, I
Oh
think.
my gosh. She might be.
This
is that? Where does that word?
This is exactly what Davies wanted and needed to get that momentum back.
Yeah,
And it's-
after that upset.
Yep. And Ava just has some brilliant footwork. Wow.
Cheyenne.
Pretty crazy last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
As
It's-
we are trying to settle down up here.
This has been a great game to watch.
Yeah, a really, really fun game. I mean,
Oh,
wow. I mean, what
This-
a great pass. I mean, you
this-
have to
this
think,
gotta
right?
be a goal, right?
Oh, a little. I mean, that was
We-
brilliant nonetheless.
yeah.
But maybe one or two too much dribbles.
A few less touches and it's there.
Yeah. As another switch there,
Yeah, I think Cheyenne's starting to slow down.
and you can just see Cheyenne's.
Everybody just wants to. Great feet.
Everybody wants to eat.
Oh,
I mean,
that ball was loose.
Davies seemingly just
They keep it coming,
pulled
bro.
this momentum out of nowhere.
Yeah.
As number 8, Jaden
Into the
Melendez
game
knocks
for
it out.
Cheyenne, number 4,
but-
Michaela Velasquez.
Davies
And
really
number
just
12,
gained a
Kayla
ton of momentum here. And
Yeah.
that's- I,
I
mean,
think they got a few more in them.
exactly what you want. And if they just keep playing at this pace, this level, I mean, sky's the limit. As a Cheyenne player seems to be hurt, maybe some soreness or cramp. She seems to be doing all right, so she'll just have to get a substitute for now, and that's number 20, Haley Hoff.
Get better soon.
And
Contest for
number
Cheyenne.
3,
Number 3, Kiera Reinert.
Kira Reinhardt subs back into the game. And 20 was Haley Hoff was playing a really good game, I thought. I think she started the second
And back
half
into the contest
out
for your
wide, putting
Eagles.
some pressure on Davies, so
Yeah.
21,
that could possibly
Emily
hurt
Gullen
for
Nelson.
Cheyenne. 'Cause Davies doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Nope.
They look
As
to
the
keep
goal
this-
scorer keeps that ball for Davies.
They look to keep the pressure going. As the middle has just been open all game
Yeah.
for Davies for
Might
these
not have been
switches.
a key talking point for Cheyenne there. But this is a great opportunity for Davies to keep doing what they're doing.
Maybe a missed touch there by Cheyenne as it goes out of bounds for a Davies throw-in.
Carter Ford throws that into Quinn
Jaden
Scarry's
Melendez
feet.
throws that in.
Tries to switch that ball.
As Cheyenne again just looks to get that boot up, but Olivia Nelson's gonna let that roll back smartly to Nora Benson.
Great sweeper positioning. As Davies tries to fight to get another one. And Cheyenne trying to equalize. That would be an upset.
Wonderful defending by Aniston. As a beautiful run there by
Great work by
Evie.
Evie there.
Evie and Sophie, a little two-man action. As they're able to get it out wide again. That's why the middle is just so important, because it distorts everybody and drags people into the middle, so it opens up the outside
Yes.
for, I mean, everything. As these balls have been going to the middle for another goal by Evie
Is that Evie?
Rivas. Yeah. And this is what we're talking about, the momentum shifting.
Yeah.
For
Everybody
Davies.
looks happy for her, man.
Yep. She was to be thanking the heavens after scoring that goal. So now 3-1 Davies, and I mean, they have all the momentum. They have
That was a lefty goal, bro.
a lefty goal. Everything going for them. So
Yeah.
I find it kind of hard for Cheyenne to come back.
Yeah.
But
Scoring for your
Cheyenne has
Eagles
those
in
quick
the
counters,
55th
man, so
minute.
you never want to count them out.
Yeah.
But
Number 2, Evie Rivas, assisted by number 16, Chloe Solai.
and so,
Again in the 55th
Chloe
minute.
Solheim with the assist puts her stamp on the game.
It was
Entering the game for the Cheyenne Mustangs, number 14, Tiesa Breitenbach.
this was something
See,
Oh.
see what I'm saying with these dangerous counters, man?
they just
They just seemingly find them so quick, but Davies does a good job at,
Yeah.
at clearing it out to Sophie Bjerke. As
Sophie's a loner here. Tries to do it herself as Evie tries to help her.
finds a really good pass, honestly,
Evie
But-
does not want to slow down.
but Sheyenne is able to keep possession. Good job by Quinn there.
It was. I kind of found it in the beginning of the Cheyenne's goal there. We thought they had the momentum, you know.
We really didn't. Davies just did a complete 180. I
Yeah.
mean, seriously. Really impressive, and it shows the type of response that they have.
Yeah.
As Quinn maybe looks to add on as she's miking up. Ooh. All
That
could be
is-
seen as controversial, but
Yeah.
Sheyenne did happen
Stuck her.
to get all ball there.
Stuck her ground.
So those are difficult calls to watch as a fan, but it is the right call.
No, you could hear those father dads.
The-
Come
the
on.
chirps, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be a Davies throw here.
Little time waste action there.
Yep.
You
Might
can always
be a-
appreciate that if you're on the winning side.
Yeah.
But you kind of hate it if you're on the opposing team.
There seems to be a lot of fans here today. It is a
Yeah.
beautiful day.
Beautiful day, so that's obviously going to drag out a crowd. Always nice for them to come support.
Mm-hmm.
Into the match for your Eagles, number 7, Gabby Brand.
Sophie Bjerke subs out with, a pretty amazing shift, to be honest. So she gets some well-deserved rest as Gabby Brand looks to come in
Putting
and
another shift.
see if she can make an impact.
As-
Second corner for Davies. We'll see if they're able to do anything out of this. And if I remember, Bree took a lefty. Yep. She's going to do another lefty.
She might be a lefty, huh?
Maybe she is just becoming a lefty before we know it. I mean, wow.
That
What a
is
great kick,
not
to be honest.
Oh, force an own goal, that would be,
Yeah, almost
that'd
wow.
be depressing.
for Cheyenne. But that's a great corner. So, honestly, I think
I'm starting to think she might actually not be a righty.
maybe she was hiding it all along. As this one
Was-
pops again, right in that area that you want. Brie Larson finds Chloe as Chloe plays it back to JD Melendez for that. Again, a nice switch.
Yeah, they're just trying to keep that possession. They know what they're doing now.
I feel like they have a little bit of a their
And back to the
tactics
game
for the
your
game
Eagles,
have
number
been
11, Ava
really
Dorsa.
implemented and have been successful. So
Mm-hmm.
it always becomes easier to play that instead of trying to stick with it. So it's really starting to shine here, which just gives you confidence throughout the game. And then
Right.
for Cheyenne, just trying to figure out they're trying to figure out kind of what's working and what's not. And you don't want to have that in the second half down 3-1. You want to know exactly what to do. But the best thing you can do is just to try and just keep working.
Yeah, it'll get it's when you start giving up is when it starts showing, and it just goes downhill from there. So you want to, even if you're 3-1 down, you want to keep that winning mentality. Even if you lose, it's always something to learn from. Cheyenne tries to get that ball forward, but Davies just wants to keep it there.
As kind of said before, besides a few attacks, I think in the few first minutes, Davies has done honestly a phenomenal job
Yeah.
at keeping
Yeah.
their counters to a minimum, and they've done a really good job at countering their counters.
Yeah. And Cheyenne they are just looking for at this point, they're just looking for those mistakes they can capitalize on from Davies.
Yep. And for Sheyenne, you know, we talked about keep working and keep going, but you might want to try and switch things up here.
Yeah.
Just inside 20 minutes down 2 goals. You know, you want to try and find another opportunity, another spark for your team to try and figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if the coach, you know, makes any adjustments formation-wise, tactic-wise. But for Davies, honestly, just keep doing what they're doing. The tactics they implemented for the game seem to be working, so
Yeah.
why stop?
A definition of keeping that winning mentality, even when the momentum was not going their way.
Yeah. Davies looks to make another push.
Great one, too.
Great ball there.
Great
This
touch
Quinn
by Quinn.
Maybe looks to add another one with another
Pops
bounce.
out.
But
Still there.
they're still there.
Oh, just hits the outside of the net. There is.
Sheyenne, his goalie seems to be having a little bit of, you don't want to say butterfingers, but just kind of not quite being able to catch on the first try. And so that's, you know, definitely causing Davies to really crash those
Yeah.
nets.
Great touch there by Jada Melendez to get it to Emily. As Chloe tries to keep that ball for Davies.
Was able to, I mean, good job by Chloe there. Wasn't a whole lot she can do, but she was able to kind of force a Sheyenne player to kick it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it always goes unseen, but honestly, that's what you can do right there. So.
Yeah. Off the ball stuff is often passed off, shrugged off, but that's great work from Chloe there.
And the one thing, if you are Sheyenne, that to just keep doing is to keep playing at their pace, because now you know you're down 2 goals inside 20 minutes or inside 18 minutes. Now what you don't have on your side is time. So you really want to stay fast, stay strong as they look to hopefully, you know, you want to try and play quick, throw the ball in quick. Everything you do has to be calculated but quick.
Yeah, which they've been playing really quick from the beginning.
So that's one thing that they have to just keep it going.
Yeah. They just need to make calculated decisions that will benefit them. As Ava Dorsum.
I mean,
switch that
I
ball.
was looking at that switch and I was like, if she could get it there, that would be a beautiful switch. As Davies looks to make another counter. They are now the ones that seems to be countering.
Sheyenne does a great job defending that. Right back to Davies. Playing it wide to Evie. As the goal scorer wants to get another one.
Beautiful 1-2 action there. Davies
You
players,
just
I mean,
love to
their
see it.
forwards have some, I mean,
Great
pretty incredible
footwork.
footwork.
Yeah.
That's a really positive sight you can see.
Yeah. You know, it's not something that you work on at practice. It's something that either you work on or it comes by natural, you know.
Yeah, but the type of footwork that they have, that's some of that work that you kind of you put in on your own, and it's really showing.
Yep.
Which, I mean, gives you confidence.
Yeah, you just love to see people doing outside work. No, they're dedicated to
in
the sport.
games. Yeah.
Yep.
Ava
Great
with a
turn by
beautiful
Ava.
turn. Ooh. Shot on goal there by Emily Gillen Nelson.
So it is launched right back to Davies, and Sheyenne is having a hard time getting their players forward. I spoke too soon once again.
But here comes Sheyenne just really trying to just play fast. But, you know, it just, for them, just hasn't quite
Yeah. There just needs
been working.
It just needs to be that last, you know, when you get to that last part, it's just decision making is a little slower.
When making sure that you
Oh.
have,
As
shot.
Oh, good Lord.
See?
And
This is the moment. So we're talking about
the
you know,
fast attacks that we were talking
they
about
come
earlier
at
is
you
just out of nowhere.
out of literally
Yeah.
nowhere.
While
So-
we're talking about what they can fix, they're proving us wrong.
Yep. Credit to Cheyenne. I mean, this is what we're talking about. Just that winner mentality. Just they kept playing. The one thing that they didn't do, even though it might not have been working, is they kept playing. So
Yeah.
and it shows up. So Davies now with maybe a little bit of momentum taken
Scoring in
away.
the 65th minute for Sheyenne.
Yeah.
So
Number
now,
8, Kaylee
honestly,
Gaffney.
for Davies,
And
yes, you want to score, but you also want to. It's inside the last 15 minutes.
yeah.
They have momentum. They just scored. You want to just try and keep possession
Yeah.
and just waste time.
Yeah.
Um,
Do what you did when they first scored, the beginning of the second half.
Yep.
Keep playing. But
exactly.
it's just
But in these moments now, you really want to be smart.
yeah.
It's nice to just want to score, keep staying goal hungry, and you always want that. But you also want to make sure that you are smart. As Quinn Scarry has called for a foul on the body there for a Cheyenne kick.
Yeah.
And,
That
with these set pieces now, you got to be careful.
Yep.
Cheyenne just likes to kick it and get up, and then all of a sudden they're in your own 6.
boom. They've done it twice.
Yep.
But this is once again a dangerous scoreboard as
Uh-oh.
Cheyenne comes trekking forward again.
And you just never know.
What
Wow.
can happen? She is fast.
Number 3, Kiera Reinhardt is very fast. We just figured that out.
As
Now,
Ava
want-
Dorsum,
you want to counter, but you do not want to lose the ball.
no.
Smart by Gabby Bryn to hold it up there to try to
Yeah.
keep possession.
Slow it down. This is when it can get chaotic as Lucy tries to get that ball forward.
And will be a Cheyenne throw-in. And what you want to if you're looking to play forward there, you don't necessarily have to. If you want, you can look at it, see if
Yeah.
there's an opportunity to play forward, and then you just pull it back and
Yeah.
then just play back to your defense to either switch the ball or just maintain possession, because
Especially knowing that Cheyenne has a hole right in the midfield that you can utilize a
Exploit.
lot.
yep. So
Jada Melendez
really smart,
forces that ball out.
just letting it go out, and you don't have to play it forward here. No, try to look
Safe
to play.
option.
There we go. That's where you want, and she can. You want to just try and play that ball back.
Yeah. It just kind of looks a little chaotic and mistakes are coming.
Here we
So,
go, but maybe Davies is able to. They just keep fighting, man.
This
you gotta give it
is
to
the
Cheyenne.
mentality you love to see from Cheyenne. But not to discredit Davies, they've been
hanging in there.
they've
and
been doing it
creating
too.
their own momentum and,
Yeah.
and opportunities as well. So, but both teams now with goals outside of set pieces, as the first goals were 2 set pieces.
Yeah.
And a foul there by Cheyenne.
Oh, first card of the game?
Looks to be a card here. Yep. Yellow card will be assessed to a Cheyenne player. First card of the game, and she's going to have to sub out.
Actually, I forgot that is not the first card of the game.
Well, yes, that is correct, actually, but first player card.
Yes.
2 yellows to Cheyenne. If you remember, the Cheyenne bench got a yellow card earlier in this game, and now a Cheyenne player has now gotten a yellow card. Honestly, if you're Davies, this is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
It's stopped. You're able to kind of regain a little bit,
Catch your breath
catch your breath.
and just try to slow the game
Into
down.
the game for Cheyenne, Emma Jaskowiak.
You can honestly appreciate Davies too. Just
As they
keep putting it forward, and I mean, if they keep getting opportunities like that, then why not? But just make sure that you're protecting your own side too, so they can't counter.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to waste a little bit of time here. With oh.
Ay, ay, ay. They escaped that one maybe. And the fans are getting into it now as they start to, voicing their opinions. As a beautiful move there by Ava Dorsum as she kind of hops back into the game. And
Looking
tries
forward to
Quinn
get into
Scarry.
Quinn Scarry.
She looks to put her stamp on.
Oh,
as
they're
Ava
at it
gets
again.
Back. Oh, what a
my.
save.
How did that stay out of the net?
Wow. I mean,
That is what you call
and here we go. Here we go.
on the other side.
Oh, my goodness. And Sheyenne is now on the counter. She takes a shot. Oh, my gosh. This game.
This is some ping pong, if you would call it.
I mean, what's a good word to describe the back and forth? Honestly, ping pong. It's like
Yeah.
the
You gotta.
the best tennis players going back and forth is how fast this ball is moving from one side of the field to the other.
Let's go back and give credit to Rhys Shotley for those 2 great saves she had.
I mean, wow.
That was one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know, those are scary.
It's the hardest type of goalie defense you can honestly
Yeah,
play.
Sheyenne
looks
wants to cup. Oh.
As they get a foot on it, but it's just
Wow.
on top into the football field goal crossbar.
Yeah. Wow, this game has it all.
Yeah. Seemingly as Davies kind of takes some momentum back, Sheyenne takes it right back. And so, I mean, I don't know if either team exactly has the momentum, but they both have some,
Yeah.
but maybe not. It's like 50-50. We'll say.
Cheyenne wins that ball back and plays it right into the middle.
As
Switching that ball
now
quickly.
Now they're looking. Here comes the speedster. Holy crap. Ooh.
Ooh.
Just misses it there. She maybe takes a scary fall, but she seems to be
As-
all right.
This will be a throw in for Cheyenne. And
Yep. Handball there by Sheyenne Olivia Anderson. So it'll be a free kick for Davies. You want to try, honestly, waste as much time as
just
possible.
slow down.
And they just kick it
Nope.
right away. I
Nope.
mean, hey,
I mean,
if you want to score more goals, go ahead.
I guess. But, you know, at those moments you want to get your team up forward. That'll buy you some more time.
Yep.
Or waste you time.
My thing you'd want to do is get your team up, get them as far up as possible, and then just kind of kick it up there so it gets out of your own half,
Yeah.
and you're wasting some time.
Yep. This is
But-
when you start to see some tired legs. They've been going back and forth at it.
Mistakes start to happen, so you have
Yep.
to really dig into your core, just
Yep.
your-
And coach's
your
got to
mentality.
utilize the subs.
Efficiently as well as tactically. There's another. Sheyenne looks to just keep putting it up. And, yep, as thought, Queensgary did do a little bit of jersey pull there. So it will be a free kick for Cheyenne. As this is what they're doing, is they're waiting and getting their players up. So,
Full power here. They need it.
yeah. And that's
That
a
is-
really good
That
kick.
is
Really far kick.
40-10.
Uh-oh.
This is some. This is some scary
Cheyenne just
stuff.
has some apps. They had some dogs on their team, I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Into the game for Sheyenne, number 14, Tiesa Breidenbach.
As Davies
And
makes
back into the match
some
for the
substitutions
Eagles,
now
number
to
2,
hopefully
Evie
finish out the
Rivas, and
game.
number 4, Sophie Bjerke.
So, I like these subs.
As the last goal scorer comes back in, see if she can get another one.
Good shift by the other Davies players.
As both team is trying to keep possession or get possession. It's just been back and forth here in the
Yeah.
last 15 minutes. They're nice to their team, to the other team. If I was
Yeah.
a player, I would not give that
I
ball,
would not be giving that ball.
especially if I was winning.
Yeah. But you can always appreciate sportsmanship.
Yep.
Good
Great touch by Evie.
Oh, she's taken. Ooh, really good dummy. And she just
Shit.
takes a whack. Ooh, no, I mean, not even bad.
Why not?
Not a
Why
bad.
not?
Not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Inside the final 6 minutes, I mean, this whole last, honestly, this entire half has been quite chaotic, to be honest.
Yeah. They are. That press is high now.
Yeah. Yep, they're pressing high, and whatever Sheyenne found, it was just honestly,
Yep.
it's working.
Yeah. This is.
Motivation, consistency, persistence.
Yeah. This is when Davies fans, bench, coach, kind of starts sweating a little bit and start feeling that pressure from Sheyenne. As Davies players don't feel the pressure and
They just keep.
got 1 and 2.
Yeah. There we go. Now you want to take your time on this throw-in.
Yeah.
You want to try and take your
I'll
time.
probably walk.
I'm probably walking. Get some nice rest.
Yeah. Maybe tie my shoes a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, my shitty guard fell out.
As that might be rolling out, or that's great body there by T.S. Breitenbach.
So smart player.
Yep.
Smart play.
Sheyenne forces the ball out on the far side of the field.
So Davies, just every throw-in counts. Every just little time stamp that you can
Yep.
kind of waste some time.
Boy, as for Sheyenne, you need those.
Yeah. You're like, let's go. Play it back.
As
play
Davies
it back,
is
play it back.
trying to keep that possession. There we go.
There we go. Play it back. Perfect.
I'd switch
Play it
this
back.
ball.
There we go. This is exactly what you like to see.
Not forcing, not
Brilliant.
just
and
being
then
patient.
if you can get something out of this,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
When you
Ooh. Not bad.
Yeah.
That was great. That was
yeah.
really good.
When when you've been patient enough, it's time to pull that trigger.
It is okay to do that. Sheyenne wins the ball back, but just kicks it out of bounds. Just walk. Plays it. Tries to play the corner, I think. Alright, play it. Alright, throw it to the corner. What you want to do is throw it to the corner and try to protect the ball to waste as much time as possible. As that is exactly what they are doing.
Smart play.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then smart by Sheyenne there to just kind of
Yeah.
try and kick it out. But
What you try to do, but if you were Sheyenne here, is maybe wrap around and try to kick the ball off them.
yep.
But that's the last resort. Oh, looks like it was a foul there. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hope she's good.
Hopefully she is okay. Yeah,
Take your time.
Fans today, both sides definitely getting rowdy. I mean, as this has been kind of an emotional roller coaster of a game.
Yeah.
So
This will go down as a great game,
yep.
as Davies didn't want to cross it in to waste more time. As Bree does exactly just that.
Honestly, very smart there. He's
And
going as Ava is going. Dorsum is going to the corner again.
kicking it off for a great play by Ava.
Yeah.
Come down to 2 minutes here.
So Ava plays it in, tries to kick it off, But Sheyenne just kicks it out. So, really smart by Davies here. Wasting time and not forcing anything.
Well,
Hey,
might be like this for the next 2 minutes.
if they can do this for the last 1 minute 30, who can you?
I would maybe get Cheyenne's whole team over there.
Yeah. I would start, honestly, throwing more people because you got 1 minute left. There is nothing to
Yeah.
lose anymore. So you might as well try something because the clock is just ticking.
Yeah, everybody's out of that space is just standing.
And at this point, like, you just try to do anything to get it forward.
Yep.
But there isn't. It's just such a tight zone over there. So. Very
Well, these last 40 seconds.
I would like to emphasize the smartness, though.
Yes.
You can always appreciate this from your own team, though.
Yes.
It may be an interesting watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's better safe than sorry. And
I mean,
it's working
at this point, if I was
really
Cheyenne,
well. I mean, we're inside the last 20 seconds.
might just leave the ball, bro.
I mean, Sheyenne, bring everybody over there. Just try and do something, you know?
Well, yeah. These 10 seconds looks like the game has
No.
come to an end as the announcer is counting down.
6, 5,
Beautiful work by
3,
Davies.
Both teams.
Wow.
1.
The game is over. Davies has won.
3-2.
Score.
Scores for Davies.
Davies Eagles 3, Sheyenne Mustangs
Ava
2.
Dorsum with the first off a penalty kick.
Checking the game log in that second half.
Who was second?
Quinn.
Quinn. Yes, it was Quinn.
Quinn.
And then Evie with the final third
Yep.
goal, which ended up being the game winner.
Yeah.
And then Olivia Anderson with a beautiful free kick for Sheyenne. And then number 9, Lindsay.
4 minutes
Number
later,
8, I think Kaylee Gaffney
Yeah,
scored
yeah.
for Cheyenne. So,
Yeah. We'll see you on the next time.
yeah. Okay, bye-bye.